Good morning, this is Big Lou from Florida Roadways. I am driving on Southwest 117th Avenue in West Kendall, Florida, from Southwest 104th Street, which is Killian Parkway. And I'm gonna drive down south. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna go to, or how far I'm gonna drive. I just came from the gas station. I had to put gas in my car. I had 0 miles left on my 0 miles of gas on my trip computer, which is not good because I thought I had 8 to 10 miles left, but it usually goes from about 8 miles to 0 instead of saying 87654. So, and after that, there's a fuel reserve, which you have anywhere from maybe 25 to 30 miles of gas left. But it's better that you put gas when the gas light comes on, which gives you about 25 miles of gas left, 30 miles of gas. So that's when you should put gas. Actually, that's when you gotta put gas, you know. That's when you have 1/8 of a tank. But if you have a quarter of a tank, you know, you should put gas. Especially, or less than a quarter tank, especially when you're going on long trips. And there's usually no gas station nearby, so especially when you're driving in the Everglades, the Florida Keys, or in a rural area such as I-75, the Turnpike, I-95. But when you're in a city like Miami, you know, you'll find a lot of gas stations every quarter of a mile, every 150 feet sometimes. There are gas stations at least 50 feet apart, such as the ones that are across the street from one another. So today is Wednesday. The hurricane is supposed to come Wednesday evening, I think. But we're only going to get a Category 1. It's not going to really hit Miami. It's going to hit Palm Beach, West Palm Beach. They might get the eye of the hurricane, or the eye might pass through north of Palm Beach. I'm not quite sure. But I thought about getting a hotel room somewhere in the Florida Keys, such as Key Largo, Marathon, Key West, you know, since they're not really under evacuation order. But the schools in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach are closed today. I'm not sure about tomorrow. Tomorrow the schools in Miami might be reopened, depending on the weather. schools should be closed until Monday. Because there's going to be a lot of flooding today, tomorrow, and the next day. And there's a lot of people that don't have trucks. You know, some have cars, and a lot of these cars cannot handle driving through the flood waters, including mine, since it sits low to the ground. My next vehicle is going to be a truck. I had a sports utility. I had a Ford Explorer, which, you know, sat pretty high. It was a good truck. I liked it. It was a two-door. Kind of looked like a mini Bronco. Okay, this is as far as I'm gonna go. It looks like it's gonna rain. So as you can see, it's cloudy outside. It's 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Perfect weather. It's not too hot. It's more like room temperature weather. And it's 7:16 a.m. That's 7:16 in the morning. You all subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button and share the broadcast. I want to see 250 subscribers today. I got 249. And 300 by the end, before the end of the month, if it's possible. All right, so I'm going to turn on the next light. That red light takes forever. Oh well. This traffic light. Okay. I got the green arrow. Looks like somebody left their drink on the median and it hasn't been touched. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna drive into Richmond Heights. Richmond Heights is a beautiful community. Okay, the sign says welcome to Richmond Heights. All right, so some of these houses have 1 bedroom, some have 2. So if you're gonna buy a house, I would rather buy one that has 2 bathrooms or more, because you know, what if your toilet breaks down and you know you're gonna have to call a plumber as soon as possible. But if you got 2 bathrooms and you know you don't have to call the plumber the next day if you don't want to. You can call the plumber next week, next month, or but I think they do have plumbers that are available for 24 hours. That's how they make their money. Some of these houses have 3 bedroom, 1 baths, and some have 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and I think there's one that has 4 bedroom, 1 bath, but it doesn't make sense to have 4 bedrooms and 1 bath, because especially when you have a lot of kids, you know, 3, 5 kids. And what if 2 or 3 kids have to use the bathroom at the same time? And, you know, I don't know, it just doesn't make. My grandparents used to live in a 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom house, and they had 4 kids. Plus 2 adults, that's 6 people. Can you imagine? 6 people living in a house with 1 bathroom. And there's like 3 people fighting over the bathroom. You know, they got to get ready for work, get dressed, take a shower. You know, it doesn't make sense. But then there are some people that are converting their house, you know, from 1 bathroom into a 2-bathroom house. So and then there are some that have 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. These houses, I believe they have 2 bathrooms. The ones that have 1 bathroom, those were built in the early 50s. These were probably built in the, I believe in the late 60s, early 70s. I think these are over 50 years old, but the ones that have 1 bathroom, those are about 70 years old. So yeah, these houses are nice. And these are the new apartments right here on the left that they built in Richmond Heights. It's called the Reverend Residences. And they also have a middle school and a senior high school in Richmond Heights. read in an article where this person is selling his or her 2022 Honda Civic with about 230,000 miles, believe it or not, for $17,000. And they usually go for over 25 grand, close to 30 grand, depending what model. And he was driving, or this person was driving about 650, 700 miles each day. So I'm thinking, oh, this person probably bought it in August of 2021, because that's when I first saw a 2022 Civic on the streets. So it came out pretty early. I know what you're gonna say, that's impossible. Yeah, it's hard for me to believe. I mean, I've had this car for 10 years and I got 146,000 miles. And these are mainly highway miles. And I've been driving to Vero Beach, Fort Pierce, Key West, you know. The farthest I ever driven in this car was St. Augustine, Florida, which is about 30 minutes south of Jacksonville, Florida. It's in northeast Florida. But I only driven there one time when the hurricane was coming. And that was, what was it, Hurricane Irma? That was 5 years ago. I can't remember the name. So for those of you that live in Florida, you know what I'm talking about. You probably remember the name, as I don't. So yeah, I'm not gonna drive too far today because of the storm that's gonna come, and you know. All right, you all be safe out there. I'm gonna end this video. And I'm gonna sign off. This is Big Lou signing off from Florida Roadways, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.